What's going on, guys? It's Chronic. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys some tips and tricks on how to level up extremely fast in Area F2. If you haven't played Area F2 before, it's essentially the mobile version of one of my favorite games of all time, Rainbow Six Siege, and I highly recommend to check it out if you haven't already. So enough of the talking, let's get right into the video. I'm going to start off by talking about the attackers, and then I'll switch over and talk about some things you can do as a defender to help level up faster later in the video. So first off, when you first load into a game as an attacker, you'll use your UAV to search for objectives and enemies. You have 40 seconds to search the map to find the enemy team and different objectives. Some players sit AFK during this time and don't use the UAV, even though it's a very effective way to earn extra XP. The first way to use it is to find objectives. There are 4 different objective locations on the map: A, B, C, and D. The objectives will be located in one of these sites. If you are the first to find them, you get 50 points per objective that you find. It will also help your team out by knowing where the objectives are, so it's a win-win situation. So the first thing you want to do when you go into any game is scout and try to find as many points as possible. The second way to use your UAV to gain XP is by scanning enemies. Scanning the enemies will give you 5 points per enemy you scan, and you can scan an enemy up to 5 times. Always try to scan as many enemies as you can before your UAV gets destroyed. You can earn up to 50 points per round scanning enemies.
15 seconds until the battle starts. 10, plant the bomb in the battle phase.
After your 40 seconds are up from using the UAV, you're able to move your character around the map. You can see different cameras around the map. These cameras are located throughout the map, some outside the building, some inside, mostly in the stairways. Destroying these cameras located around the map will give you XP as well. You get 10 points per camera you destroy, and it also helps your team out because the enemies won't have access to them to see where you're at. If you don't know where the cameras are located, I made a video showing you all where every camera is located on every map, and I definitely recommend to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. The next way to gain XP as an attacker is to capture objectives such as planting the bomb. You want to make sure you do this before you completely kill the enemy team. This will give you additional points which you can turn into XP. It's hard to do, but if you can pull it off, it's definitely worth it. Next up, I'm going to talk about how you can earn extra points as a defender. When you first spawn in as a defender, there are a couple things you need to do. The first thing is to reinforce the walls. When you reinforce walls, you not only make it impossible for the enemy to break through it, you get extra points as well. You can reinforce 2 walls per round, giving yourself 20 extra points. After you reinforce walls, you will want to place down any equipment. For example, I have the mounted machine gun placed down in this clip, and it gave me an additional 5 points. After you place down all your equipment, you will want to place barriers on all the doors you can. You get 5 points per door or window you place a barrier on. A little trick I learned was to destroy a window and place a barrier and continue to repeat that process until the round started, since you do get the points when you replace a barrier that you broke down yourself. The last tip works for both attackers and defenders, but when you win a game you get an additional 250 points, which is a heck of a lot of points, so it's important that you try to win the game because it'll give you a lot of an additional XP as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment below what y'all would like to see next. See you all next time.